Hello everyone, this is Fighterwolfneon, and today I'm going to be talking about two things that have gained a lot of controversy in the anime community. The first thing will be the recent removal of all manga from onemanga.com, and the other being my views on reading manga online. First off, as some of you know, today is the day onemanga.com removes all readable manga from its site. To those of you who don't know what One Manga is, it's a website that would allow you to read the manga they post online, and also have a forum. Many people went to the site to read the stuff they would add, and pretty soon One Manga became quite popular. However, One Manga has now removed all the manga from their site because too many people began relying on this site and not buying the official releases. And since we all know how bad the economy is here in the States, this was becoming a big problem for manga publishing companies like Viz and Tokyopop. So after these companies told the situation to the staff at One Manga, they had no choice but to take everything down, though the forum is still up. This has caused a lot of outrage from readers, and some people are now moving to different sites for online reading, though most aren't good as One Manga was. While I do feel it's sad that this happened, I do think it's for good reason. Lately, I've heard that some stores that sell manga have been reducing their selection to some extent, and I feel this may be the reason that's been happening. This is really not good for the anime industry, as not only will a lot of people lose their jobs, but this could also result to the end of manga being published internationally, which would be terrible for collectors such as myself. In fact, this is also like the issues with fan subs, which were part of the reason why companies like Geneon and ADV shut down. Now, my overall thoughts on reading manga online, and I have both positive and negative things to say about the issue. First off, I do think there is some good to come from reading manga online. If there's a manga you're interested in, but you don't want to risk spending money on a manga that you may not like, you could probably read the first few chapters or the first volume overall online to see how you think of it. However, I feel the better thing to come from this would be a chance at reading manga that has little to no chance of ever getting published internationally. Right now, I'm reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on manga.animea.net because the third story arc, Stardust Crusaders, is the only one that's being published here in the States, while all the others won't due to bullshit copyright involving the characters being named after actual singers and bands, and how creator Hirohiko Asashi refuses to change the names. Since there's pretty much no hope for an English version, I'm reading it online, though of course, once I get to Stardust Crusaders, I'm going to buy the official English releases. However, if it's a manga that's already being published here like One Piece, Negima, or D. Gray Man, then I'll buy the official releases because I support the industry. Sure, I may occasionally read a few chapters that have yet to be published in English, but I'll still buy the official releases. And to tell you the truth, I'm about to resort to reading Love Hina on Manga Fox, since I'm having a really hard time finding Volume 1 for sale in real life, but if I do end up finding it, I'll start over and proceed to buying the official releases. I already said why I don't think it's a good idea to rely on reading manga online, but another reason why I personally prefer getting the official releases is because I noticed that, like fan subs, online manga translations can sometimes come out awkward. I found an example when I was getting pictures from One Manga for my Toriko review. In the official release, there's a part where Toriko says, if that had hit the rainbow tree, it'd all be over. Now this line makes sense, but when I see, it will the end if it hit the tree of rainbow, then you know that there's something funny going on around here. I'm pretty sure a lot of you would prefer reading a manga with an accurate script, rather than one that would either have some mistranslations or is completely mistranslated. However, far too many people still rely on reading manga online despite these problems, and if that continues, then this could lead to all of us having to read manga the wrong way, and the many people who worked their heart and soul into giving us an official release will have done all that hard work for nothing and become unemployed. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that reading manga online can be a good and bad thing, but if you're completely relying on it, you're putting the anime industry and the jobs of millions of hardworking people in danger. So keep what I just said in mind.